All righty, let's jump right in. That time of the morning, time for the load board report. Let me go ahead and start my recording. All right, good morning, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls. How's everybody doing this morning? It is 6:16 a.m. in the morning. I'm about 1 minute late. But this is the load board report brought to you, as always, by the RBBS Logistics Learning Center and the National Dispatchers Network. And I am your host, Calvin Butler. And today, let's jump right in. Remember, if you want a load, if you want a free load, give us a call, 866-973-6445, and we will look up a load for you and get it over to you for free with no dispatch fees whatsoever. Completely free loads given away between 6:15 a.m. and 7:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, let's jump right in. Start sharing my screen. All right, as always, we were gonna have our snapshot of the country. Let's see what's going on in your neck of the woods when it comes to load availability. And this segment is brought to you by Direct Freight. Okay, Direct Freight, one of the best load boards out there, in my opinion. For the money, very affordable. Direct Freight, one of the load boards that we give away to our members and those that join our platform. All right, in Washington State, in Washington, we have 1,338 loads available this morning. In Montana, we have 360 loads available this morning. In North Dakota, we have 174 loads available this morning. In Minnesota, we have 1,036 loads showing available. In Wisconsin, we have 1,778 loads. In Michigan, we have 1,790 loads. PA, Pennsylvania, 3,232 loads. New York, we have 1,936 loads. Up in Maine, we have 272 loads. In Vermont, we have 78 loads. In New Hampshire, we have 61 loads. In Massachusetts, we have 702 loads. In Rhode Island, we have 54 loads. In Connecticut, we have 191 loads. In New Jersey this morning, we have 1,368 loads. In Delaware, we have 121 loads available. In Maryland, we have 1,072 loads showing available right now. Jump on down here to Ohio. We have 3,222 loads. In West Virginia, we have 433 loads. In the great state of Virginia, we have 1,576 loads. In North Carolina, we have 2,128 loads. In South Carolina, we have 1,790 loads. In Georgia, we have 3,135 loads. In Alabama, we have 2,944 loads. In Louisiana, we have 1,156 loads. Over here in Florida, sunny Florida, we have 2,240 loads. Jump back up towards Mississippi, 1,467 loads. Tennessee, 1,562 loads. Kentucky, we have 1,677 loads. Indiana, we have 2,937 loads. Illinois, we have 4,201 loads. In Iowa, we have 673 loads. In Missouri, we have 1,576 loads. In Arkansas, we have 3,413 loads. Over here in Oklahoma, we have 626 loads. In Kansas, 750 loads. In Nebraska, we have 373 loads. In South Dakota, we have 336 loads. In Wyoming, we have 294 loads. In Colorado, we have 913 loads. In New Mexico, we have 925 loads. In Arizona, we have 968 loads. In Utah, we have 927 loads. I think we covered Wyoming, but let's cover it again in case we didn't. We have 294 loads. In Indiana, we have Idaho, 1,055 loads. In Nevada, we have 576 loads. In California, 3,690 loads. And roaming on down here to Texas, big state of Texas, as always, they're leading the load count with 6,297 loads. And of course, in Alaska, we have 4 loads showing available over there in Super Country, in Super Trucker state. All right. That's what's going on in your neck of the woods when it comes to load availability this morning. Let's go ahead and check in with our YouTube people. See what's going on YouTube. See if anybody's logged in, see who's joining us this morning for the load board report. Who do we have over here on YouTube this morning? See, we got our usual suspect. Okay. All right, looks like no one's up this morning with us on a Monday morning. I know it's hard getting up on a Monday morning. I know it was tough for me getting up. That's why I was a little bit late. I was only 1 minute late, though. 1 minute late. But it is tough getting up on a Monday morning. I understand that. But, you know, Mondays are Mondays. That's what it is. It's the start of the week. So let's go ahead and get started. And let's see what's going on in your neck of the woods. Oh, I had someone to jump on there. Nope, we did not. But let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Out here on a Monday morning, Monday morning. Matter of fact, let me do this right here. Let me share this so that we can get some eyes on here this morning. Monday morning. Share this on Facebook real quick. Let's share the load board report on Facebook real quick. We'll post that. We'll go ahead and post that again real quickly. In one of our main groups. Let's go to our private group, which is RBBS. Now, you can only join our private group on Facebook if you are a subscription member to our platform, to our network, the National Dispatchers Network. That's the only way you can join us, join our private groups on Facebook. Let me go to another one of our groups on Facebook, the Social Media Load Board. Share it there as well. All right. There we go. All right, let's jump on here. Good coffee. Good coffee. Y'all know I got to have my coffee every morning. All right. So let's go ahead and jump back over here. Let's see what's going on in the country. All right. This morning. Let's go to Arizona this morning. See what's going on. I'm sorry, in Arkansas, not Arizona, Arkansas. Let's go to Arkansas this morning. See what's happening out there in Arkansas. See what the load count is like. See what the money looks like. Let's see what's going on. Okay, estimated. Let's do the rate per mile thing. See what's got the highest rate per mile. In the morning, today's the 20th. So we're going to take a look at what's going on out there in Arkansas. All right. Off the bat, we got a great looking reefer load, a great looking flatbed load, and we got a couple of great looking van loads starting right off the bat here in Arkansas. Leaving out this morning. Looks like they're all leaving this morning or tomorrow morning, but leaving out this morning out of Russellville, Arkansas, heading up to New Albany, Mississippi. 284 trip miles. Been on the load board for approximately 10 hours. Oh, we got new loads. Click here to refresh. Let me go and click my refresh mode thing here. We got some new loads popped up. That's why I like this particular load board. It'll pop up and tell you when you got new loads available. Okay, here we go. All right, Still got this load from Russellville. Been on the load board for about 10 hours now. It's 284 trip miles, short run. You can run it. Y'all know I'm a big fan of short runs because you can run multiple short runs in a day and make yourself a ton of great money. This one is starting off with some great pay, okay? Short run, 284 miles from Russellville, Arkansas to New Albany, Mississippi. It is a reefer. It is a full load. It is 37,000 pounds, and their pay rate is $2,000. That's $7.04 per mile, and that's leaving out this morning. And that's offered by Coyote Logistics at 773-904-9709. Again, that's offered by Coyote Logistics at 773-904-9709. That looks like a great run. Being that short of a run, I wouldn't think that it has multiple stops. There's nothing to indicate that it does on further review. So being that short of a run, that should be a quick run right on over there. And then you can do a quick reverse search to see if you can find something right away going back the other way or going somewhere else. That was only a 204-mile run, y'all. That's all that was. Let me take this out and see if there's anything that's let me take that out. All right, there we go. See if there's anything going back the other way for reefers. See if there's anything you can grab real quick going out today for reefers. It looks like there is. Look, you can run a 200. Let's see. This run right here is only 284 miles. Look, you can easily run that in about 5.5, close to 6 hours. Okay, you got plenty of time on your clock to go grab another short load and run it. Okay, and let's see what we got out here for short runs. You can go just 21 miles away if you want to. You can go just 21 miles away and grab this load in Ripley and run it 198 miles. There you go. There's your run for the day. You run that to Nashville, Tennessee. Okay, you're gonna go to Ripley, Mississippi. You're gonna grab this load in Nashville, Tennessee, and you're gonna run it to Nashville, Tennessee. Only 198 miles on your trip miles, 21 mile deadhead to get there and grab it, van or reefer, and that's $800, $4.04. Now you just made $2,000, another $400. That's $2,400 in one day. You're done for the day. Okay, because you're only gonna be able to run those two. Okay, those are the only two you're gonna be able to run. I like that one because that one's a short run, and you can fit that one in and run it today and run those two loads right together. It's a short deadhead and it's a short run. And see, that's how I like to do it. That's how I like to book my my carriers. Put them on a short deadhead and a short run. And guess what? To make it even easier, okay, to make it even easier to bear, it is by Coyote Logistics as well. So it's with the same broker. So guess what? You can call that same broker, say, hey, Mr. Broker, I can run both those loads today. Go ahead and book them right now. If I was a dispatcher, if I was your dispatcher, I'd be calling up Coyote, letting them know that my driver wants both those loads. He can make that run in plenty enough time. He can drop that load and then go pick up that other load in plenty enough time and run and drop it before the day's end. And you would have made that driver a minimum of 2,800 bucks. That's not bad money. 2,800 bucks, 2,000 and then another 800. Come on, y'all. In two quick short runs, you're done for the day, 2,800 bucks. And then what are you gonna do after that? After you run those loads, you're gonna call that broker back, and you only gotta call one broker. Call him back and let him know that if that load is available for those two loads are available for an everyday run, you're gonna let him know that your driver can pick up and run both those loads, which you would have created a dedicated run And those loads we ran every day, if they're repeatable loads, you would have created a dedicated run of $2,800 per day, right? $2,800 per day times 5 days a week, which means that's $14,000 per week. That's great money for a reefer. Look, I don't care what you say. If you can run short runs like that and stay within your own state area, the next state over to this state, and run like that, and you run 2 runs and then go back, come on, man, $14,000 a week, that's good money, all right? Because that's how we like to do it. I don't know how y'all like to do it, but in our neck of the woods, that's how we like to do it. All right, so that's a great run to start off the morning with. If you are looking for that run, those runs over at Coyote Logistics, 773-904-9709. Call Coyote Logistics right now and grab that load. All right, let's see what else we got going on. Let's close this one back up. All right, I did say we had a couple of loads here. We got a flatbed load. Let's throw some mixture in here. Got a flatbed load that's picking up in Murfreesboro, Arkansas, going over to Rogers, Arkansas. Another short run, 223 trip miles. Short run, 223 trip miles. Flatbed, 48-foot, 47,000 pounds. Paying $1,250. That's $5.61 per mile, ladies and gentlemen. $5.61 per mile. And it picks up today, this morning. You can run that load this morning. And that's by Smooth Operation. Well, look at here. Must be a Michael Jackson company. Smooth Operations Logistics, LLC at 224-508-2263. Let's check the bike hauls on that. Look, y'all know we like doing the bike hauls. Look, there's no need in finding your carrier a load in if you can't find him a load out, or find him a short run if you can't find him another short run that's leaving that same day that he or she can run and make some good money. Okay, you got time enough to run maybe another load. Time enough to run maybe another load. Let's do a reverse search on this. See what's, first of all, going back that way. If we can't find anything going back that way, we'll see what we got going out that way. Here's something. It doesn't show the money on it, but it's only that's gonna be tough. It's a deadhead of 110 miles. And then you got to go 202 trip miles. So that's a total of 312 miles you got to travel all together. Now, you just ran 200 plus miles. You can do it. You can do it. It's less than 650 miles. And a decent driver can do 650 miles. And it is taking you back to where you dropped off at, back, towards Warren. So that's good about it, because it'll bring you back home, or bring you back to your destination, to your original start position. Okay, there is no money showing, but you're gonna contact Logistics Freightways at 817-795-5920. Now, here's what I would do on that if I were calling that broker, because my first load only paid me $1,250, which that's good because it's a short run, 223 miles. But because of the deadhead miles, 110 miles deadhead, and 202 trip miles, that's the total miles of 300 miles. Because of the deadhead mile, I would try to get at least equal to what I got on this load right here. Okay, $1,250. That's what I would be shooting for at least. Now, I wouldn't go out and say I need $1,250. I'm gonna let him tell me what he's got on that load. Because if you say $1,250 and he paying $2,000, you just did what? You done cut yourself out of $1,000 by $900. You don't want to do that. You want to let him or her tell you what they got on that load, and then if it's not equal to what you were looking for equal to the last load, then you kind of try to up them up to get them at that or close to that. Okay, even if it was a little bit higher than that, let's say he tells you it's $1,500, I'm still gonna hit him up for another couple $100. I mean, come on, just on principle. I mean, you got to do it. You got to do it, right? You got to do it. You might not get it, but you got to do it. But you ain't gonna know until you try. All right, let's check out our YouTube channel. Good morning, Mr. Rich. How you doing? Nice to see you joining us this morning. Mr. Rich has become a very favorite reoccurring customer, viewer this morning. Miss Cynthia Hicks. Good morning to you, Miss Hicks. Thank you for joining us this morning here on the Load Board Report. We thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. In case y'all didn't know, Mr. Rich, he's a member of our network. He's been a pretty good long-term member now for about 2 years now, I think, right, Mr. Rich? If I'm not mistaken. I think Mr. Goody Rich is about 2 years in. He owns a logistics firm himself. He's a part of our network, National Dispatchers Network. He's been going strong now for about 2 years. Ms. Hicks, how you doing? Thank you for joining us this morning. We really appreciate you all joining us on this early Monday morning. All right, let's take a look at some of these loads again. All right, but those are the two right there. Now let me take this out right here to see if we can find another load that will fit, just so you can find one and run and make some good money. Let's see if we can find another load that's going to leave out today that's showing some good money. Okay, now here's one right here. Now I wouldn't do this one. The deadhead miles is way too many. It's 140 deadhead miles plus it's 347 trip miles. So you're not going to be able to run that today. Okay, you're not going to be able to run that one. You can pick it up today, but you ain't going to be able to drop it until tomorrow. I mean, you can grab it and run it and get about halfway there. You get a little over halfway there and drop it early that next morning. But that would defeat your purpose. It would get you the money you're looking for, but it would defeat the purpose because you're trying to get something you can run in the same day. So, but if you want to in and then back or whatever the case may be, or in and then somewhere else, that's a good run to grab if you want that. $1,200 at Sapphire Lumber Company. Okay, that's lumber. 406-363-4544. But looks like a better run would be one of these 82-mile runs leaving out of Morrisontown. Now, why would those be better runs? Because you already know they run every day. Okay? Because I know they're 715 miles. Yes. You're not going to be able to pick them up every day. But it looks like they run every other day or every day. And here's why I say that. You got one picking up on the 21st, which is tomorrow. Another one picking up on the 22nd. Then you got another one picking up on the 23rd. So you got them picking up in concession here, all from Fort Smith, Arkansas, going to Morristown, Tennessee. Okay? Fort Smith, Arkansas to Morristown, Tennessee, and there are multiple runs. So they do run out every day. Now, if you're a small trucking company with at least 2 trucks, there you go. There you go. Okay, you can run those. Your company can run them every day. Your drivers every other day. Find a load out, get a load back. Take this load out, take a load back. You run one leaves on the 20th. I'm sorry, one leaves on when? The 21st. Or one leaves this morning, the other one leaves tomorrow, the next one leaves the day after that, and so on and so forth, and so on and so forth, and so on and so forth. Okay? That's a pretty good run. Why? Because it's paying $23.50. And that's not, and that's priced just about right when it comes to running, offset days like that. But and in between time, you try to find something coming back because it's going to take you a day and that morning to run that load. Is 715 miles, 625, 650 miles, about the best you're going to be able to do. And when driving shift, shut down, get up early, about 4 o'clock in the morning, run that rest of that way, be there before they open up, drop that load. Is to get there, because look, if you run 625, 650 miles, right, you got less than 100 miles to go. You got about 50 some miles to go at most. 65 miles. You get up at 4:30 in the morning as soon as your clock is available. So that's about time your clock, your that's about time your clock is going to reset. Because if you can run that load early this morning, you're going to shut down sometime about 3, 4 o'clock. When you shut down, you're going to be ready to run about 3 o'clock in the morning, probably about 2:15 to 3 o'clock in the morning. So if you're on the road by 4 a.m., you're going to get there before 6 a.m., right? You're going to get there in plenty of time. I mean, it's less than 60 miles. You're going to get there in plenty of time. Shut down, right? When you get there, shut down, park there in the parking lot or just off, whatever, shut down, let your clock build back up, almost up to your full time again, ease in, get unloaded. Your clock ain't started yet because you eased in. You ain't ran more than 15, 20 miles or your clock didn't start. Ease in, back up, get unloaded. It's another 2 hours. You're sitting there waiting to get unloaded. Boom, 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 boom. They unload you, right? By 8 a.m., you ready to grab you another run and run for the day. Oh, talk to me, y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know how to run a truck. You know what I'm talking about. All right. So that's what I would do. That's what I would do. So you can run those. Here's one right here. You can get it, run it. Then you get back up, go 82 miles, grab another one, whatever case may be, or grab something and come back the other way, or whatever the case may be. All right. That's how I would do it. All right. Let's see what else we got out there this morning. What else we got out here this morning? This morning, we're leaving tomorrow. We've got a van load that's paying pretty good money. 179 trip miles from Fort Smith, Arkansas to Searcy, Arkansas. And it's 41,000 pounds, pays $1,000, $5.59. Okay, only going 179 trip miles. That's good money for a dry van. That's over at Surge Transportation, 844-591-6090. 844-591-6090. Let's see what we got. Leaving out today, another flatbed leaving out, paying $1,200. That's that. Those repeatable loads that I talked about. There they all go right there. A whole bunch of stuff leaving out of Murfreesboro to Rogers. Okay, you got a whole bunch of stuff going from there to there. Murfreesboro, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4. Look, those could be some pretty good runs. Some pretty good short runs, y'all. Looks like they're all paying around that $1,250, $1,170, $1,300, somewhere around there. So they're all paying around about that. Over at Shipping Connection, at Surge Transportation, Sokoto Logistics, and all those places. So those are pretty good loads. There are the numbers over there if y'all need to call them this morning. Let's see what else we got for us van. That's leaving on the 14th. That doesn't lead till 10-14. Try to find something that's leaving out today. We got a lot of flatbeds. Leaving out of Arkansas. All right, here's something leaving out of Little Rock. That's leaving on the 23rd, though. Not very many van loads this morning leaving out of Arkansas. Here's something, the 21st. Looks like the closest we can get. Here's something leaving on tomorrow from Springdale going to Pocahontas. Both those are in Arkansas. And that one is paying $1,200, 310 trip miles. You got 3 of them that are leaving bite to bite to bite. Looks like you got one leaving on the 21st. Then you got one leaving on the 22nd. Then you got another one leaving on the 24th. So 310 miles. You can run those. You can run them. Matter of fact, if you can run those, and you can probably find something coming right back to run back the other way. Let's check that out. But to grab that first load, you're gonna call Chop Tank Transport over 800-585-5555. 800-568-2240. 800-568-2240. And that's leaving out tomorrow morning, $3.87 per mile, dry van, paying $1,200. Let's do a reverse search on that. See what we got. See if we can find, see if we can piece together, a nice little back and forth run here. See what we can piece together. All right, there are no rates showing on the back and forth, but you do got some back and forth stuff going on. Here is three, going back towards Springdale. Yep, here's two going right back to Springdale. You're just gonna go 40 trip miles. You're gonna run 40 deadhead miles to go over to Paragould, okay, Paragould, Arkansas, and you're gonna pick up there and run back to Springdale. Van load. It does not have any money showing, but here again, these say they're leaving on the 20th. Matter of fact, you can run that back the same day, because if you pick up one on the 20th, going that way and going back, you can do that. So check to see if they got this load leaving out today. If anybody still has this load leaving on the 20th, it's saying the 21st. But what I would do is I would check to see if you can grab it and go back to and grab it today and get out of there with it. Because if you can, then you got yourself a pretty good little run there. Let's check this out. No, nothing down there. Says leave it on the 20th from Springdale. But I'll call the broker to see if that load is available today. It probably was available this morning. Someone's probably picked it up already. And the reason why I say that is this, because it runs every other day. It looks like it runs on the 21st. Hold on here. Yeah, Springdale. Here it is right here. Looks like it runs on the 22nd. It runs on the 24th. It runs on the 21st. So I'm probably thinking it also ran on the 20th, but it probably got picked up this morning. And that's why it's not on here. It probably got picked up already because the way it looks like it's an everyday run. But if you couldn't get it this morning, you can always just grab this one and then jump on that one tomorrow, leaving from Springdale, going back out, and then grab this one again coming back. So you got a little back and forth right there. Okay, and that's and that would probably be pretty good money, even though the rates are not showing here. Again, I would try to get the same rate as I got right here. Okay, somewhere around that $1,200. That'll give you about $2,400 for the day running back and forth. Okay, I would try to get the same amount, if not more. I wouldn't go out there saying, okay, I need $1,200 because you may be shooting yourself in the foot. All right, I mean, you never know. You might be shooting yourself in the foot. Like, here's a van load right here. A reefer and van load is paying $3,000. Here's another one that's paying $3,000. Now they're going, 3 times more miles, but you never know. You might grab one of these loads, and instead of them paying $1,200, they may be paying $1,400, $1,500, or $1,600. So let them, kind of give you a quote on what they're willing to do, and then you come back with a counter for a couple $100 more. Okay, to see if you can get locked in on that. All right. But that'll be a great back and forth run for a van if you can secure that. And $2,400 a day, $1,200 going, $1,200 coming back, $2,400 a day. That ain't bad for a van. Let's see just how good that is for a van. I know some van drivers that'll kill for that. I'm being honest with you, man. Y'all better be careful. $2,400 a day, times 5 days a week. If you can secure that, and that turns out to be a 5-day run, that's $12,000 a week for a van. I know y'all probably said, I didn't know there was that kind of money out there for van loads. Yeah, it is too, if you know how to look for it, if you know how to set them up. And that's what we teach over here at the RBBS Logistics Learning Center. That's how we train. Mr. Goodrich said, yes, 2 years now. Yeah, I kind of figured you've been with us for about 2 years. We appreciate you sticking with us. We try to provide some good content, some good training, good tools and resources. We help you save money. Okay, that's why a lot of people join our platform. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. Our training is unique and different from just about every other place. Because our training is much like what you see here. It's conversational, and the reason why it's conversational like this, because real life is conversational. Real life is not structured. Well, class, today, let's turn to page 322, chapter, whatever verse. No, that's not how we train. Okay, our training is conversation because life is conversation. This business is conversational like this. Okay, it's not, it's not in a book. It's not something you can easily learn from a book. So that's why we don't train from a book. We train just like you see here. Now, that is a good reason why a lot of people join our platform. But I'm gonna tell you the main reason why people join our platform. We have a lot of members who join our platform not for the education. Okay, they don't join it because they're new to the business, or they're trying to learn this business. No, we have a lot of members who've been in the business for years, very successful firms. Very successful firms. They've been in the business for years. They're making money. They know what they're doing, but they join us to cut down on the overhead. Why? Because we provide them with tools and resources by joining our platform. So in other words, they just pay that little $39.95 per month, and with our new subscription stuff we have going on, $49.95 or $99.95, right, without any enrollment fees. So they pay that small enrollment $349.95 plus $39 a month to access our back office tools and resources. You get access to more than 100 load boards. Look, man, you get access to more than 100 load boards. Okay. In case y'all didn't notice, when you come to our website, you go to this more section over here. All this stuff over here, this is member access only. In other words, if you are a subscription paying member, you can access this stuff. If you're not a subscription paying member, you're only going to be able to access this stuff: private consultations, who are we page, in our homepage. But if you want our tools and resources, become a member, join our platform. Okay, you're going to get dispatcher tools and resources, which includes access to more than 100 load boards, so you don't have to pay for load boards. Okay. That's a big one right there by itself. The average load board runs you anywhere from $39 a month up to $199 a month, right? And if you're going to be a successful dispatch firm, you're going to need at least 4 or 5 load boards. So we're going to save you money right there, right off rip, just with the load board. We also offer you access to more than 19 million shippers. Now, if you are a broker, dispatcher, or an owner-operator, either way, you're going to need access to shippers. Brokers definitely need access to shippers, because without having shippers signed on, you are dead in the water. You cannot make money because you have no loads that you can take ownership of, right? So instead of you paying for a list of shippers of just names and numbers that you got to cold call and talk to some gatekeeper and somebody who doesn't even make the decision, and they never even pass your information on to the person who does make the decision. And if they do, because it was passed on to them, they're not really enthused about calling you back, right? But so we give you access to more than 19 million plus shippers. And one thing you'll notice about the access that we give you, all the numbers and the emails are directly to the person who makes the decision on whether or not to sign you onto their shipper list or not. Okay? Look at the titles. We give you the names and numbers and the access, the contact information of that person, their personal email address, their personal phone number. And we show you what their title is: president, vice president, owner of the company, distribution manager, plant manager, operations manager, someone who does not need to confer with someone else in order to make a decision. So when you are getting in touch with this person, that is who you are talking to directly, with the head person in charge. Okay? That's what you're talking to, the head person in charge. All right. On top of that, you get access to more than 140,000 hours of operational training videos. No one else can offer you that. Access to a logistics library that has every word and phrase term ever used in trucking. No one else is really offering you that. Access to our network of more than 2,967 industry professionals who are part of our private groups on social media. Okay, and you can only get into our private groups if you are a member of our network. And these are, distribution managers, plant managers, shippers, brokers, dispatchers, owner-operators, third-party logistics firm owners, just a whole slew of industry professionals who you get the network with, talk with, help each other to understand the industry and our system. You help each other to find and book freight. Okay, There's nothing like networking. The power of networking is great. There's nothing like it. And that's what we provide you with the access to, on top of a whole lot of other stuff that we give you access to, your documents, your contracts. You know, you're going to need to run your dispatch or your brokerage firm. Like, as a matter of fact, coming up next week on the Brokers Hour, we're going to be, that next week's Broker Hour is going to be on onboarding. Onboarding. That's every Saturday morning, 10:15 a.m. to 11:15 a.m. We have the Brokers Hour. That's our dedicated broker training. So next week, it's going to be on onboarding. If y'all have a chance, go back and look at this past Saturday. It was outstanding. Okay? The one we did this past Saturday was outstanding. Right, Mr. Rich? Those of you who've already seen it was outstanding, if I say so myself. Okay? It was on how to create a better brokerage firm. Okay? How as a team, everybody makes more money. So if you want to know how to make more money as a brokerage firm, if you want to know how to create a brokerage firm that pays your employees or your staff or your agents more for doing less work, if you want to know how to create a brokerage firm that pays the owner-operators more money, while at the same time, you as a brokerage firm doing all of that is making more money. Go back and watch that one. That was a house burner. I'm telling you, but we burnt the house down on that one. We did. The one we did this past Saturday, we burnt the house down on it. So go check it out on our YouTube channel, the RBBS Logistics Luncheon on YouTube. Now, here's a little bit heads up. So we're getting back close to time for us to shut this down. A little bit heads up. Starting today, okay, sometime today when you all go to our YouTube channel, you all are going to notice that you're not going to have access to all of the videos anymore, okay? Let me show y'all what I'm talking about here. I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about. Starting sometime today, right now you can still access them, but sometime today you're not going to be able to access all of our videos on YouTube, okay? Let me show you our channel. Currently, this is what our channel looks like. Okay, currently this is what our channel looks like. You go to videos, and you can access more than 140,000 hours of videos. This is what our channel currently looks like now. Okay, any and everybody can access this. You know, if they want to come in, subscribe to our channel, and they can look for it. And you also, we have more than 7,490 subscribers. Okay, we've got a pretty big fan base when it comes to our channel. Okay, but as you can see here, we have more than 800 plus videos, 700 plus easily. They're all 2 to 3 hours long, and on operational training, on whatnot, everything within the industry, and that's more than 140,000 hours of operational training videos. No one gives you this type of access. Now, starting later on today, by the end of business today, you'll no longer have access to all of these videos, okay? The only videos that you're gonna have access to without becoming a paying member, a subscription paying member, is gonna be the load board report. That's it. And you're only gonna have them access to them for 1 week, which means we load them up, and then the next week, you won't be able to see the one from last week. It'll be a new week's worth of videos. So you'll see them for a week while we're filming them live, and they'll be on there Monday through Friday. But coming up on Monday, the ones that were there last week won't be there. There'll be a new set that comes up on Monday. So you won't have this continuous access like you do now of all these videos. And that's a lot of videos, y'all. Look, I'm still strolling. Okay, a lot of content. You won't have this access. You can get this access by becoming a member, a paid member to our new YouTube channel. We are partnering with YouTube. We have enough subscribers now. We have enough popularity. Our videos get enough watch time that we are now eligible to partner with YouTube and not just make money off of advertising, but we can create our own YouTube membership channel and, you know, charge a fee for it, a monthly subscription. Now, what type of monthly subscription are you going to get? They're going to vary. Okay, you have the little 99-cent monthly subscription where you get, you know, when you comment, we'll respond to you immediately. Okay, You'll get, I mean, you'll be able to get little badges to show that you are a, a beginning member of our YouTube channel. You also have access to our live videos that we record live. Okay, so that's what you'll have. All right, for that little 99¢. The next level, I think, is $9.99. Is where at the next level you get access to our live videos. Yeah, with the 99¢ one, you get first look before anyone else gets to see it, but you don't have the live access. The $9.99, you have the live access plus first look, plus you'll get priority responses by when you comment. Okay, the next level is going to be $24.99. I think what it is, where you not only when you get access to our private consultation videos, where you'll be able to see our private consultation. Those are private consultations that people pay us $100 an hour to have a consult with us about how to start their business, about how to do stuff within the industry, anything logistics. So you have access to our private consultation videos along with that preferred, response time and our, the other stuff that you get for the 99¢ and the $9.99. You get that too. The next level is $49.99 per month. Now you all know that there are no enrollment fees with any of these new set of memberships for our YouTubers. Okay, there are no enrollment fees. The next level is $49.99, member, where you get access to our entire network. Just like our members do for the $39.95 per month, you'll get access to our entire network. Okay, access to our training, live training, where you can participate, join in with us when we do our live trainings every week. You get access to all of our videos, all 140,000 hours of videos. You get access to our to the 100 load boards that we give away free access to. You would now have free access to more than 100 load boards. You also get access to our 19 million plus shippers. You also get access to our owner operators locator site and all the other stuff that we everything that we do. You get access to it just like a regular member for just that $49.95 per month. And then we have our super membership, which is $99.99 per month. You get access to everything we just talked about. On top of, you get 3 hours of private consultation per month. That's a $300 value because we charge $100 an hour for private consultation. And I'm not talking about 3 hours of private consultation per month with just any of our consultants. That's with me. Okay, you get 3 hours of private consultation with me every month for that $9.95 per month. That alone by itself is worth it because that's $300 value. And you get access to everything else, our entire network and everything that we offer. All right, so that's what's gonna start happening by end of business today. So by 5 o'clock this afternoon, you all will no longer have access to all of these videos. You will only have access to, that's why our home channel now only reflects these videos. You're only gonna have access to the load board report. And all you're gonna have access to is 5 of those, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 each week. Then after that, the next week it'll be a different set. Okay, it'll start a different set. All right, look everybody. I appreciate you all. I appreciate it. Goodrich says here that our training is outstanding, and that one from last week was outstanding. It was good training. Take our word for it. That is some great training that we did this past Saturday. You all want to join in? You all want to check that out? You want to check that out today before it becomes a membership thing? Because once it becomes a membership thing, you got to pay to see that training. Okay, so make sure you all go and check it out. There it is, right there. The Broker's Hour, right there. That one right there. That one right there. The Broker's Hour. So make sure y'all go and check that out. Check that out today before it becomes a membership only viewing, and then you have to become a member to view it. So if you want to get in on it real quick and watch it today before it goes over to the membership section, I suggest you do so. Great, great, great training. Outstanding training if you're thinking about becoming a broker. You don't want to miss that one. All right. It's been great as always. This Monday morning. Look, you all, if you all want to join our platform, whether you need the training or you just want to save some money. Okay, if you need the training, that's great. If you don't need the training, look, our platform will save you a ton of money. Okay, because no other platform does what we do, and we provide you with the access to the tools and resources that's needed to run your everyday, your day-to-day operations as a dispatcher or as a freight brokerage firm, or even as an owner operator out there. You want to have access to load boards without having to pay for them. Join our platform. I mean, that's a no-brainer, right? If you want to have access to multiple load boards and you don't want a dispatcher, whatever case may be, you want to, be able to find loads and this is that and contact the brokers and do that yourself, which is all good. All good. You don't have to use our dispatcher. You don't have to sign up to sign a dispatcher agreement. You can sign up to our platform and just use our tools and resources like most people do. We have a ton of owner operators and lease operators who have joined our platform just to get access to the load board and to get access to the direct shippers. Because remember, once you get access to our membership, you don't have to pay for a list of shippers. We got to give you access to more than 19 million plus shippers. You don't have to pay for load boards. We're going to give you access to more than 100 load boards. Okay, so even if you're just an owner operator or a lease operator and you're not even thinking about becoming a dispatcher, or you don't need a dispatcher or don't want a dispatcher, not thinking about becoming a broker, join our platform to save yourself some money. Okay, if you're a broker and you're paying for load lists, you're paying for shippers lists, why? Join our platform to get 19 million plus shippers. Dispatchers, oh my God. If you're a dispatch firm or an independent dispatcher, there is no reason you should not be a member of our platform. We save you so much money. So much money. But there it is. If you want to join our platform, just head on over to mydispatcher.org. There it is right there. mydispatcher.org. Okay? That's singular, not plural. On the very first page, you're going to scroll down. You're going to see a video in the middle of the page. That's that video right there. Right underneath it, you're going to see where it says to enroll. Click here. You're going to click that, and that's going to take you over to our automated enrollment. Okay? Our enrollment site. When you get to our enrollment site, you're going to see all of the platforms enrollment types right here. If you are a veteran, if you have served in the military, National Guard, Coast Guard, whatever. If you serve some type of military for the United States, you are a veteran, you can get in for $249.95 on your enrollment and just $29.95 per month on your monthly subscription fees plus tax. If you're not a veteran, it's just $349.95 on your enrollment plus tax and $39.95 per month plus tax to access your back office tools, resources, training, and support. And we have the corporate enrollments too. For those of you who have multiple employees and you want us to train your employees and you want them to have their own logins, you can join under the corporate enrollments, which will cover you and your employees. We have corporate enrollment 1.0 that covers up to 10 employees and yourself. That's 11 of you. Corporate enrollment 2.0 that covers up to 20 of your employees plus yourself. That's 21 of you. And we have corporate enrollment unlimited. Now, to get access to the corporate enrollment unlimited, you got to call us at 866-973-6445, extension 1 or 0, or extension 2. Or you can contact one of our franchise owners. Okay? We have franchise owners. You can contact one of our franchise owners, and you can get signed up with them on any of these platforms through any of our franchise owners as well. And as I mentioned, we do have franchises. So we have a franchise. You can buy or get your RBBS Logistics Learning franchise and make money the way we do. Okay? Make money exactly the way we do with the enrollments and with the monthly subscription fees and with the YouTube revenue, all that stuff with your RBBS franchise. And our RBBS Logistics Learning franchise can be financed with just 10% down. 10% down, and you can do 1, 2, or 3 year financing. Okay. All right, there you have it. That's how you join our platform. That's how you become a member of the RBBS Logistics Learning Centers and the National Dispatcher Network to help save you money, get you the training, the tools, the resources, the networking, everything you need to be successful in this industry, either as a truck driver, owner operator, dispatcher, freight broker, all of it. Look, everybody, it's been fun. It's been great. I want to thank y'all for joining us this morning again for the load board report. As always, I enjoyed it. Okay. Look, you know, like always, I enjoy it. And if you all want to join me back here again tomorrow, we'll be back here at the same time at 6 a.m. to 6:15 to 7 a.m. to 7:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every weekday morning for the load board report. A unchecked and candid view of what's going on in your neck of the woods when it comes to loads and freight. Thank you all again. I appreciate everyone, and I'll see you all back here tomorrow morning. Bye, everybody.